Today's agricultural fact of the day pertains to food labeling in the grocery store, specifically beef, pork, lamb, chicken. If you rely on purchasing those things from a grocery store, you better listen up, because this is something that a lot of U.S. consumers have no idea of. Retailers are no longer required to provide country of origin labeling for muscle cuts from beef and pork. This is mainly retail cuts and bulk beef. This means you are most likely purchasing imported beef and pork unless it is labeled otherwise. COOL, or COOL, is still required for chicken, lamb, goat, fish, and shellfish, perishable commodities, various nuts, and ginseng. This has been a pretty controversial thing, and they have gone back and forth with this. So for a while, they did mandate labeling for country of origin, and then they repealed it. And the last time I did this fact, I've done this fact a couple of times, some people commented and said that it has something to do with Canada and Mexico. And obviously, as a U.S. consumer, you walk into the grocery store, and if you are actually inspecting the products that you're purchasing and looking at your country of origins, there was discrimination against purchasing imported product. Now, I market my products direct to consumer, so I sell half of a pig, half of a beef. I don't rely on the large scale auction. I'm sending them off. They're going to a feedlot and being fattened, and then they go from there. That's not what I do. I market direct to the consumer. However, from the consumer's standpoint, having the knowledge that I have and the experience in the agricultural industry, I would worry about how those animals are raised in other countries. Now, again, this isn't something that I am a professional about. I provide the facts of the day to get conversations going so that people learn things. I worry about what those animals could have been raised with that are okay in the country they came from, but would not be okay in the United States. Now, maybe I'm completely off on this. Yes, in the U.S., we implant cattle. A lot of our feedlot animals are implanted. They have a hormone implant that makes them grow faster. My animals are not. Many local producers don't use implants for obvious reasons, because the people that we're marketing to really want the least amount of medications, additives, whatever. But my concern from a consumer end, if I were to rely on purchasing these products from the grocery store, is it to U.S. standards and safe? Now, maybe there are things in place. I don't know. If you have more knowledge on that, please comment and share your information. I love learning new things. But I did this fact not to scare people against purchasing these products, but as a consumer, you should be aware of this. Because when the repeal happened and the labeling went away, I think it was 2015, 16-ish, right around there, I don't think that this was very well publicized. And many consumers, you might not even think about it. You walk into a grocery store, Walmart, Tops, wherever it is that you shop, and look at the product, and there's nothing of where it came from. Sometimes some companies will label them product of USA, but a lot of them are generic and you don't know. If you listen to this fact and this is something that really bothers you, try to reach out and find a farmer local to you that you can make a connection with and that you can form a relationship with to purchase products from them on a regular basis. They do exist. They are out there. It just takes a little work to find them. If you have any questions or any input, feel free to comment on this video or stitch it. I mean, I like when people give me lessons back after I provide facts of the day.